Hello, and welcome back to the Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Yep, yep, it is on your screens. We are continuing with the exploration of the village. I have dropped my settings to medium. Hopefully it will help us explore it in a more smooth manner. We shall see about that. Yeah. So we were in this direction previously. Let's now go this way.
Hey, you want to know your way around Kuwaq Yaku? Just ask me.
Are you the local tour guide?
I know where to go, and who to steer you clear of.
I see.
Best fish is on the dock, obviously. Tacos are best at El Licor de Cerdo, but his beer is piss warm.
I'll watch out for that.
Oh, and Omar, stay away from that guy. You don't need his kind of trouble. Thinks he can just come to town and take what he wants.
Right. Well, I'll be sure to keep an eye out for trouble.
Keep them both open.
Oh, mission available. That would be some gold base camp. Yeah, okay, so basically I see only mission available. And there was also a crypt. Could have stayed on the high settings because it's, yeah, still struggling.
Otra tormenta como la última y el río se llevará toda la aldea.
Quizás sea lo mejor.
Ay, solo estás disgustado por todo el trabajo extra que tenemos que hacer.
No se equivoca. Prefería estar jugando con ellos.
La última vez quedaste adolorido 3 días, anciano.
I know it sounds silly given everything that's happened, but I'd really like to do something special for her birthday.
Silly? Nah, I think it's a great idea. She's done so much for this town. It'll give everyone a break.
I was thinking maybe
I've been doing some research, and I think we might be able to set ourselves up with a homemade refinery. It's going to be a lot of work, though, and I can't do it alone. We'll need to build an oil tank, 1,000-liter capacity. The hull of the ship sunk in the river could be used for the tank. Any volunteers for a salvage mission? We'll need to set up a system to collect the crude. Who wants to be in charge of the bucket brigade? Once we get these things set up, we should be able to make diesel, kerosene, and petrol. Enough to fly the planes and eventually maybe even turn a profit.
Nice.
Okay, I'm putting you in charge of that.
Not using the oil, using the brain to make a living.
Looks like this is Abby's family tree. Her family has lived in this village for hundreds of years, and it seems as though she's somehow related to most of the villagers.
Are we having another Deathless Prophet here? I would not be really surprised. Abby seems sus. Like the moment you look at her, sus.
¿Cómo te fue hoy? ¿Estuviste tomando muestras de suelo en el noreste de casa?
Omar.
Uh-huh.
They've been working all night.
And? Isn't that what they're paid for? Get lost.
It's
Shit, no.
Now fuck off and let me watch the damn game.
What is that?
This is Omar. And he is a dick.
Sure would be great to get these thieves out of here.
Everything all right?
No, it's all terrible, as usual. These pillagers come to town, hire us to dig up our own relics, don't even pay us a living wage.
And then they run off with them and profit.
We are all desperate here. There's no work since Porvenir pulled out. We're sitting ducks.
And I imagine the storm hasn't helped matters.
What little we had is gone or underwater. I don't know what to do anymore.
I have some experience with these kinds of people. Maybe I can help.
I don't know what good it'll do. Did I catch your name?
Lara.
I'm Victor. If you want to talk to Omar, the executive lead tormentor in charge of theft and pillaging, he's in there.
Thanks.
Be careful. He doesn't like to be challenged.
Piss off, you're spoiling the reception.
Oh, really?
Omar?
Who are you? You looking for work?
Well, you're out of luck. We have enough people. Marco's in charge of HR now anyway.
Yes, thank you. Do you know where he is?
Where else? The bar.
So now we're talking to Marco. Fine, I guess.
¿Quién le dices anciano?
Before we talk to Marco, however, so she refuses to take additional gold when there is such an opportunity, because she claims that she's like too full. Yet the plants,
Impossible. I can't
underwater
carry anymore.
plants, she is fine of taking it. Okay.
Someone has barricaded the path.
I don't see any barricade anymore. Is it a map? Nice. So we missed a relic. There is also a document and a mural in that direction. Yeah, I know about that crypt that requires a shotgun, which I lack.
May Wayta's desire for power be sated by the time we follow him to the afterlife.
Okay. Not following, but alright.
Looks like the bridge is out.
Yeah, when did this ever stop you? Oh, those were spikes. Okay, got it. Object recognition with me is not my strongest suit, as you might have noticed.
Oh god, no!
Well, we're still alive. These statues are kinda creepy.
This room has fared better than the rest of the cavern, it seems.
9 Striders boots. Harvest more man-made resources from each source. I'm not sure that I need this thing. I might be full. Yeah. Okay, well, we did get our stuff from here, and we also got a map, so that crypt is done. We also have now a location of the relic that we have skipped. Now we need to grab this relic, have a chat with this Marco guy. Marco. Marco.
Otra tormenta como la última.
Ah, the engine shit the bed.
Ahí sentado en el muelle pescando. Mientras yo trabajo destripando los pescados.
This cast iron conical mold was mainly used throughout the 60s and 70s to shape small gold ingots. Its unique shape causes the gold to settle at the bottom, separating it from impurities.
Nice. And we also got a skill point as a result, which is also nice.
Ay, qué desgracia.
It must weigh as much as we.
Back at the house.
Find someone to replace you. Or what? Those sites are dangerous, Marco. Anything can happen.
I'm looking for Marco.
Why? For what?
I just want to talk to him.
He doesn't want any trouble.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm looking for work.
Work? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
So, you're Marco?
Tell me Omar didn't send you here to mess with me? If any of those animals hurts my son, I'll...
Marco, I'm not with Omar. Believe me. What's this about your son?
I blew out my knee, so Omar took Pablo to replace me at the dig site. Said I was HR now and that it was my job to find a replacement. Otherwise...
Otherwise, he'd keep working your son.
Yeah. I'm worried he's just gonna keep Pablo up there, even if I bring him someone.
Well, it's a good thing you've just hired someone.
You? Really? You do that?
We wouldn't want to disappoint the boss, would we?
Thank you. If you see Pablo, please tell him I'm here.
Head to the edge of town. Where is this particular edge of town? Somewhere this way. Why? I have a feeling I just went there for a tomb. No. Hmm.
Otra tormenta como la última y el río se llevará todo.
Si gano yo, tendrás que comprarme 3 coches.
¿Y si gano yo? Tú me compras un avión.
Gana yo gano. Cruz,
Bruno, siempre haces eso.
siempre ganas.
Don't get many tourists through here.
Oh, I'm not a tourist. I mean, I'm a researcher.
Oh. Well, still. Wish you could have seen this place 20 years ago. It was booming, vibrant, full of life, and so optimistic for the future. Pfft, optimistic. Gullible more like it.
What happened?
Porvenir happened. Big oil company out of Lima. They came in here, bought up the town, gave everyone jobs. They even planned to build condominiums across the river there, until the bottom fell out.
The oil crash.
Now we limp by on the scraps they left behind. Shame you're not a tourist. Tourists bring money. Archaeologists just take.
Ouch.
¿Ya está averiado ese alternador? Sí. Ya cargué las piezas en el avión. Bien. Una cosa menos de qué
We really need to upgrade the axe.
Traditionally woven from fabric and stuffed with reeds and grains, the burial dolls are frequently shown holding something in their hand, like a musical instrument or a ball of yarn. In this instance, the doll is holding a toddler, perhaps signifying that the deceased was a mother. But this one is made from modern materials. I suppose Porvenir could have made it as a promotional toy.
A burial doll does not sound like a good idea for promotional toy.
This village was once under the wing and watchful eye of the condor, but we let the eagle chase her away.
I'm not sure I understand.
Neither do I. We lost ourselves in our pursuit of things. Thought we'd be happier with coins in our pockets, but the eagle took that away as well.
Oh. Is it like an opportunity to hunt an animal?
Just arrived, have you? Lucky. You missed a hell of a storm.
I had a brush with it myself.
The wind played hell with the surrounding jungle. Knocked down trees, took out the power. Couple houses collapsed.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Unless you control the weather.
Miss Ortiz, Thank you for your recent inquiry. A water quality index, WQI, was calculated for river sites surrounding the village of Kuwaq Yaku from the samples you provided, and results have shown that the river sites should be classified as bad water quality. The results of the study have shown large-scale impacts that include siltation, chemical pollution, and heavy metal pollution. Turbidity and total solids exceeded the environmental limits. Water of high turbidity, hazy, murky water, cannot be used as potable water, and the high total solids also imply that it cannot be used as irrigation water as well, as this will damage infrastructure. It is most likely that any subsistence fishing that took place before is no longer possible at the affected river sites, thereby impacting negatively on people's livelihoods. Similarly, pH was in the high alkaline range as well as COD. These parameters were indicative of some chemical pollution in the river. The pH, that is alkaline, hard water, is corrosive and can damage plumbing equipment and clothes. High levels of fluoride in the water poses the risk of diseases such as dental and skeletal fluorosis. The presence of pathogenic bacteria such as salmonella also represents an immediate health risk for the local community.
I can't say that I'm surprised,
All full up. Can't carry any more.
but that certainly sucks. So that's where the trade happens, in this kind of building thing.
Jonah, I found Incan ruins, but I think the foundation of the temple is older.
Yeah, Abby remembered where she saw that symbol. It's inside the temple somewhere.
Great. Tell her thank you for me.
I'm right here. You can thank me by not breaking anything.
I'll be right there, Lara.
Coniraya, the Incan god of the moon. He was relatively low in status, so he didn't have a mate. This tells the story of how he reshaped his sperm into the form of a fruit, which impregnated the goddess Kuwaq when she ate it. His pregnancy came as quite a surprise since Kuwaq was a virgin. But when her son was born, the boy immediately solved the question of his paternity by crawling right towards Coniraya. Kuwaq was so humiliated by Coniraya's low standing that she fled with her son to Peru, where they turned into coastal rocks.
Oh, whoa. First and foremost, the god of the moon is low in status. I'm surprised to hear that. I would think that moon is like low, a glowing thing in the night, big, white, black, wow, impressive. So you would have put it a little bit high in the hierarchy, but apparently not the case. And the thing that he did with his semen, man, that's impressive. What else can I say?
I can hear them calling from under the earth. The voices. The old gods.
Maybe you just need to rest.
No. See for yourself. See where the breath of the gods rises from the womb of the earth. Listen to their pained howls.
I hadn't noticed that. Where is this breath?
You'll see. You'll hear it. Perhaps you can ease their suffering.
Oh yeah. Please give me more of that. Kuwaq Yaku ruins.
Trinity's really on edge. Still, if they're here, they're ahead of us. At least it means I'm on some sort of track. If Dominguez is right, and the sun is dying, I have to get to that box before he does.
So, let's see. I must say that I really prefer. I really liked the option when I was able to craft ammunition in the camp. I need more hides, if I understand that correctly.
I don't have enough space for that.
God damn it.
A dragon. This must be depicting Pachamama, the Incan goddess of motherhood, earth, and time. She presided over fertility, the harvest, and planting. Her body was the mountains, and she was also the cause of earthquakes. People used to make miniature pieces of clothing with highly intricate designs solely for the purpose of burning them in dedication to her. That would account for the scorch marks on the floor. And those brown stains must be llama blood. Another popular sacrifice. Can't figure out the dialect. I must be missing something.
Damn. Quechua dialect. And how do we... Yeah, that's... I will call it the yellow one. Oh, that's... There is a lot of stuff.
This is a promotional model of an oil derrick made out of cheap plastic and copper. There is a logo for a company called Porvenir on the base of it. All full up. Can't carry any more.
Oh. Well, that was completely by chance. But I always welcome the stashes. Of course I need a shotgun. And how else would you navigate the jungles, right? Only with a shotgun. I'm done with the planks. I'm running slightly low on arrows, but yeah, this is what it is. Did I again shoot you outside of reach? No, thankfully within reach. Good. A rope ascender. Oh, of course. At least there is a backpack. But rope ascender is not something that is present in the shop. Ah, to enter the tomb I need a rope ascender. How do you call this thing? Rope ascender. Okay. That sucks. We can try to go after this document. If it is even possible, because it does not allow me to put a waypoint there, which is interesting hint. Yeah, I found an entrance. I like the thing for it. mean, I see some underwater plants, but this is it. Weird place. I think mostly we're done with exploration now. And let's head into the temple then.
Hey, looks a lot bigger on the outside. What'd you do?
Jonah, look. E-shell and shack shell. The twins come together.
What is it? Lara,
What?
Abby said not to break anything.
I'm not breaking it. I'm restoring the original. Someone was trying to hide it. The twins come together before following the path of the living.
It's been tampered with. Like that thing in Mexico.
This must lead to the next clue.
Go. I'll stay here. See what else I can find.
Sounds good.
Oh, that's an easy door. Suspiciously easy door. But then again,
The twins.
just games, right?
Life and death. Jonah, I found the temple.
Great!
Damn. Trinity already there, trying to blast their way in. I'm gonna take a closer look.
How about first you give me the map so that I understand where the hell am I? Yeah, that does not give me too much of understanding. What does that eagle thing means? Is it just an animal? Well, I do see a waterfall over there, and I'm immediately interested in it. Okay, that's a boring, that's a fake waterfall. No secrets behind it, so.
Forward outpost. Status report. Operation Lone Wolf underway. Trucks en route. What's the rush all of a sudden? Dr. Dominguez is here in Peru. Is that good enough for you? Aye, Commander. Sorry, sir.
I really hope there are no alligators here. I had enough trauma of Lara contacting a jaguar.
Those drones were unexpectedly heavy and sharp. Boat looks okay, though.
I'm glad you're here. We have a problem.
Jenny again? I'm on it.
Wants us to search underwater?
He wants us to search everywhere. Obviously, we've been missing something this whole time.
Okay.
Underwater drones.
The commander will get things back on track.
That wasn't very long.
Underwater drones.
Command, this is Dock Station. Operation Lone Wolf underway. Drones have been launched.
It's not the time to fucking wander off. We're 5 miles downriver. Signal is strong. I'll let you know if they find anything. Out. Something suspicious here.
Wayta! It's okay, hold up! Make sure she's still there! You can't hide for long!
Are you gonna do the same mistake and come closer to this side of the pier?
Nursing those wounds?
I'm not sure if there is anyone left, to be honest. I think we are good.
When the Lord gave his covenant to Noah, saying never again will he destroy this world, it can be interpreted as he has decided humanity has learned their lesson. But have we? There is also a different interpretation to be made, and that is that he has given the agency of destruction to mankind itself. We are responsible for every living soul, and they are now tarnished and besought. It has been 4,000 years since the world saw purity, and we aim to end that. We will be the architects of the new world. We will pave the street to heaven for all. We will usher an end to this sinful, reprehensible world.
Tasty. I always like the religious bullshit.
Impossible. I can't carry any more.
Lara, you okay?
Yeah, there's a Trinity base here.
Hey, Jonah, what happened here? I said don't break anything.
Hey, Abby, I can explain. I'll get back to you later, Lara. Don't do anything crazy.
Yeah. Of course. Reduce noise from running, making Lara harder to detect. We also have gain additional fat, black powder and salvage resources from each source. Okay, let's proceed.
The younger Croft is more active and less cerebral than her father was. Although intelligent, she is less focused on the meaning and history of the artifacts she seeks and more prone to risk-taking. With no children or family of her own, she is free to pursue her targets, almost to the point of obsession. Although this can make her appear impulsive or unpredictable at times, we believe her drive and the balance of her personality will make her easier to influence, with the promise of greater challenge and more likely to deliver results. Any information she might have that Richard Croft withheld from Trinity would simply be a bonus. We recommend her as a strong target for recruiting.
Oh wow. What a bold move.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Any idea why we're sealing everything up?
Because Commander Rourke said to hold the perimeter. No one goes in or out.
I know that, smartass. But you know why?
That's above my pay grade. When the recon team gets here, maybe they'll be able to tell us something.
After action report. Attention, Dr. Dominguez. Search site, Mazaruni River, Guyana. 5.816587.
Oh, come on, don't read the coordinates.
59.468158. Discovered evidence of Maya migration. Upon subsequent investigation, site deemed a dead end. Actions taken. Site flooded by redirecting river. Locals recruited for labor eliminated. All trace of presence scrubbed. Other. Kick up at nearby village. Lethal response necessary. Area isolated. Site flooded. Appears natural. South American rivers rising due to climate change story seeded in media.
Borvenir, this is Commander Rourke. Have you achieved lockdown?
We're almost there. All access points are covered, and most of the barricades are finished.
Almost isn't good enough. Secure the perimeter now, and make damn sure it's locked tight.
Aye, sir. If I could ask, sir, what's going on?
Recon team is en route. Rourke out.
Was there any indication what might be happening before we lost contact?
Are you alone here?
I don't understand how this could have happened.
Dudes. Going alone in the jungles are very, very dangerous. And not because there is a mad woman covered in mud hunting you. No, 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 no. That's probably the least of your worries.
Okay. Hey, the perimeter's locked down. All we have to do is wait for the recon team.
Doesn't it seem a little weird to you? There was a problem underground, but we're fortifying ourselves from a threat from overland.
Seems pretty standard. If something did go wrong, we should assume it could be anything. We've got the temple covered, too.
I don't know, man. It still feels like we went from an amber alert in a known area to a red alert all over the place.
We've been overreacting to things ever since that storm hit.
I'm not sure if my bow
Send
is
some decoys along
stealthy.
with the recon team. What do you think happened down there?
We're securing the site. Obviously somebody thinks they got attacked.
By what? There's nothing down there.
You sure? We were searching for something. Maybe they found it, and it wasn't what we thought.
Jonah, Commander Rourke is here in Peru. He ordered Trinity to lock down a dig site below an old oil well.
You going to check it out?
Yeah, I'll see what they found. Rourke was there in Cozumel when Dominguez took the dagger. They must have figured out the next step to the hidden city. Impossible. I can't carry any more.
So far, I'm more satisfied with the multiple bow shot. Feels more natural. Feels like... yeah, it just feels like I can do it more steadily. We shall see how it will go further. Maybe I was just doing something silly in the second game. Explore Trinity excavation.
There's been a bloodbath here. What happened? Attention, Dr. Dominguez. Possible entry point located for temple outside of Kuwaq Yaku. Excavation equipment en route.
Oh yes, please. I don't see that I missed something, which is good. Missed this mural, but I believe we will return to the village anyway, so... and the document. Anyways, there are some things ahead of me. Also a treasure chest. These guys usually require lockpicks, which I lack, so hopes are up that I will get my lockpicks. Or rope ascender. Or a shotgun. Ow. Is this something new? No, it's the yellow, it's the green stuff.
From death to life, new moon to full. This temple serves as guardian to the silver box.
Oh. So we're basically there. Like this is the place. There should be silver box here.
Jonah, I made it inside the temple.
I think we found something here too. Some numbers. I'm gonna clear it off.
What happened with the dudes here?
Have to match the symbols.
What symbols?
The numbers on the pillars look like the first half of dates. E-shell on the left, Shakshell on the right.
E-shell, Shakshell, okay. Oh, I'm matching top and bottom? Oh, that should be relatively easy.
Might be able to open these doors.
This does not match, does it? How does this match?
Might be able to open these doors. Steady now. Have to match the symbols.
Oh! The hell? I would assume this combination? Why do I see 4 here? Confused. I am so not sure what am I doing.
Another door. There must be more to this. Damn, I should have known. Too close.
And that was my surprise, like 4 of them? Shit.
Have to match the symbols.
Yeah, but they kinda match. I have a question. Oh yeah, just a stick, right? Yeah. Let me see if there is just a stick.
Okay, Jonah, any progress?
There's an incomplete date and a depiction of Shaq Shell.
I have 2 dates here, and E-Shell. I think I've seen the date on the left somewhere. The photo from Cozumel. Maybe there's a clue. In the Maya long count calendar, all dates have 5 numbers. This numeral was damaged to look like a 13, but what if it's really an 8? That's a 2,000-year difference, and the constellations would be in a completely different position. So the star path would lead west to somewhere in Peru.
Hmm.
The last number on the left pillar is 0. The last number of the left pillar should be a 0.
How do I know how 0 looks like? Or was it that thing that you just showed me and I'm like, god damn it. So is this a 0, like a stick and 3 things?
Have to figure the last 2 symbols out.
Or stick and... it just like doesn't seem
In
right.
the Maya long count calendar, all dates have 5 numbers. This numeral was damaged to look like a 13, but what if it's really an 8? That's a 2,000-year difference, and the constellations would be... In the Maya long count calendar, all dates have 5 numbers. This numeral was damaged to...
Yeah, I don't know the numerals, so...
Okay, Jonah. What's the final number for Shaq Shell?
A line across with 2 dots on top of it. 7, I think.
Thanks.
That's 7. Well, let's give it a go. You're surprisingly quiet.
That's it. Suicide was not considered forbidden by the Maya. In fact, it was considered an honorable alternative to living. Because of this, by committing suicide, you could bypass the underworld and go straight to paradise, where other noble deaths included the sacrificed, those who died in battle or childbirth, and those who died playing ball. The suicide's escort on the journey to paradise would be this goddess, Ishtab, also called Rope Woman. She was the goddess of suicides, especially those who hanged themselves and manifested as a rotting corpse hanging from a noose.
Okay. Needless to say that suicide is not a solution to anything, right? We don't need to raise these serious topics explicitly.
Balam is the Maya word for jaguar. The Maya idolized jaguars for their majestic beauty and dangerous grace. Villagers would have 4 akantuns, idols which they placed at each corner of the village. At night, 5 Balams, spirit jaguar guardians, would come to the village. One Balam would station itself at each corner, next to an Akantoon, while the fifth and smallest Balam would coordinate their protection efforts against evil demons and spirits.
So I messed up with Balam. Okay. Before we go to the biggest painting over there, how about we make a break? It was a nice episode. We finished, well, not finished, we progressed in the village exploration, which is nice. We will continue with that. My attempts at improving the frame rate in the village were in vain, so I will return the higher settings. I don't see much difference there. We are now exploring the temple. I find it refreshing because, yeah, I'm not well familiar with South American. It's not culture. The word I'm looking for is culture. So Inca, Maya, Aztec, I know very little about it. I'm not sure whether just taking in what the game gives me is a smart move, because it's not an encyclopedia. Maybe the facts are somehow shifted to fit into the story. It's probably the same as with Assassin's Creed, because it's probably difficult to draw the line where it is the fictionary plot about assassins versus Templars, and where it is an actual like Boston Tea Party, you know. That's basically, by the way, the only event that I learned from the whole Assassin's Creeds that I played. The Boston Tea Party. Yeah. But I digress. Once again, thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my content. If this is the case, then by all means leave me a like and subscribe to the channel, or otherwise let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.